back to another episode of Ladder Up. Apologies for having late upload on Monday, and also apologies. You will see that I did not finish updating the intro for this episode. Also, again, we have weird lighting because I'm doing this in the daytime. It's not usual, but hopefully tomorrow's video will have the updated intro. Life got in the way, you know. Got invited out to do stuff I wasn't planning on doing, and then I went and did it, and I said, you know what? I'll get to it later. I'll get to it Sunday. And then I got invited to some Sunday. And then I said, I'll do it Sunday night. And then I fell asleep. And it's hard to do stuff when you're asleep. So anyways, this team is still super weak to two things. One of which is Gastrodon, which we see here. The other one is Tapu, which we don't see here. So I'm thinking we're all right here to lead with some water shenanigans. I was having trouble with Trick Room Gigalith, so I've changed ARAQUANID yet again to Iron Ball, which I think will be very good, very good. Kind of want to go Politoed Gyarados. Is that bad though? Or do I want to go Tapu Koko Togedemaru? I kind of want to do that. Or do I want to go with the Vaporeon? I don't know. Vaporeon might be good. Want Politoed. I think I do. Or do I want Gyarados? I think I kind of... Kartana makes me kind of have to bring Gyarados, doesn't it? Yeah, this means I'm super weak to Tapu Koko. But I don't think we're going to see that as an issue, really. Let me tell you why. Because I don't think the game's going to get that far. Because this team... It's too weak to electric grass. It really is. Yeah. How can we change the team to make it fun, but still be decent? For one thing, thinking Politoed might have to go. I really, really want to keep Vaporeon, because I think it's cool. Vaporeon is so cool. Now last time we were here, we lost to a Scarf Garchomp. Thing is, I'm not really worried about my Focus Sash on Togedemaru anyways, because I think we're going to lose it here. I think we're going to lose it here, truthfully, to a Dazzling Gleam. So if the Garchomp protects, then it's no biggie anyways. So I'm going to fake out into it. We will lose our Focus Sash, but whatever. Garchomp does protect. So... Tapu Koko here, going for Dazzling Gleam, I imagine. So it's a slow Tapu Koko, slower than ours, and ours is modest, or maybe it's modest and this is a speed tie. Discharge. Okay, that's cool. I don't really care about that actually. I don't, especially since. I mean, if it was a speed tie, then yeah, we're pretty free here to The thing is, the Garchomp though actually will survive this Dazzling Gleam, won't it? Kind of want to go into Gyarados here and protect, or Spiky Shield with Togedemaru. Yeah, I think that's a better play. Intimidate Garchomp. Threaten it next turn. Because I can't just let him protect Tapu Koko and Earthquake. Because he would probably survive. Even though it is modest Life Orb, he'd probably survive the Dazzling Gleam. And that would not be good. Yeah, he's going for it. So this is good. This is very good. So he's going for an Earthquake here. The only thing is, next turn, he can discharge. He can discharge. So how do I stop that? That's the question. Can I do anything about that? What else is on his team? Gyarados is still pretty valuable. could protect here. And go for an Encore. Or maybe I'll just, I'll Zing Zap the Tapu Koko. Why not? Why not? He'll probably protect Garchomp anyways. He doesn't. So he's just going to clip. But this is okay, though, because if we do lose Togedemaru here, which we actually won't, let's say we could bring in Politoed. Rock Slide. Okay, so if we don't flinch here on Togedemaru, we could knock out Koko. This might knock out Tapu Koko, actually. Oh, it's very close. Very close. You know what? Ugh. Can I win this game without Gyarados? I don't know. I'm gonna go for a Hail Mary Dragon Dance. And I'll protect, I think I'll protect Togedemaru here. I will. Yeah. So we are, unfortunately, going to lose our Gyarados here. Which is not fun. So I guess I could have attacked there, but that was a good protect. Whew, man. This is like some crazy mind games right now. So Gyarados goes down, unfortunately. Ooh. Tapu Koko goes down. They had a Kartana, an Arcanine. They had a Gigalith and a Gastrodon. So the Gastrodon's the only thing I really care about. And Garchomp just protected. So it's pretty vulnerable. I'm gonna bring in the Politoed here. Gastrodon. Ooh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's such a problem. If I had Vaporeon here, actually, this would be pretty great. Because I could Helping Hand Dazzling Gleam. That'd be nice, but I really don't have a good way to hit Gastrodon, honestly. That'll OHKO the Garchomp, and don't have a good move with Togedemaru. I really don't. I kind of want to get back. I'm afraid. I'm going to lose Tapu Koko here to a Scald. I'm in such a bad position here. If I brought in... I was tempted to Zing Zap there too. It wouldn't have mattered that much. So if this move goes into the Gastrodon, then we're alright. Huh. I'm not sure what'll happen here. So they still don't know that my Politoed is Scarfed. Scald into... Well, we should survive that now. Well, that doesn't help. Doesn't help at all. Yeah, the Sandstorm actually made it so that we would survive that. But now, yeah, they're going to double protect now. Yeah, they're going to double protect now. Yeah, we've lost this, unfortunately. We gave up too much momentum. Too much momentum. What could we have done differently? Well, the Tapu Koko having Discharge was really a big problem, because it means we couldn't protect Gyarados as much. And they still don't know that our Politoed is Scarfed. It's a Scald into... Oh, okay, into Politoed. That's alright. That's okay. I'm going to... I guess just Encore. I don't know. Encore the Gigalith into Wide Guard. Why not? And then start Ice Beam the Gastrodon. Why not? I mean, there is a possibility we could win, but not likely. My opponent would have to not Scald with Gastrodon ever, and never switch out Gigalith. Yeah, I don't know what they're so worried about. They're all good here. So now they should know that my Politoed is scarfed. Ooh, nice freeze, but it's not gonna help because the Gastrodon's probably scalding. If it goes for anything besides Scald, actually we can win this game. Actually, Toxic, we can actually win this game. Maybe. Actually, if that had been anything besides Scald or Toxic, we could have won this game. Oh, yeah. So, the only thing that you can avoid Encore with is a Z move. So, that actually doesn't work out. So, we're probably going to lose Politoed here. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to lose Politoed. So, we lose now. But there actually was hope there. There actually was hope. A few things would have had to happen. The Gigalith would have had to have not had a Z Crystal, or would have had to have used it already. And the Gastrodon would have had to use anything besides Toxic. If it had burnt Politoed there, actually, we could have won. Because we could have encored the Gastrodon and Ice Beamed it while Zing Zapping the Gigalith. And then just whenever the Garchomp comes in, it gets knocked out. Whenever Encore goes up, because they're on alternating turns, you just keep encoring. And you can't touch Togedemaru because of, you can't Toxic it. Well, if it had been something besides Toxic, if the Gastrodon had gone for Stockpile, that actually would have been perfect. But yeah, so we lose. Because actually the Gigalith is locked into Wide Guard, and I can't Thunderbolt anyways next to Togedemaru, so oh well. That's the way the cookie crumbles. But I'm thinking that I kind of want to still use some of these Pokemon, some of these sets, just not this team. So I don't think Politoed's that great. And higher ladder maybe, but lower ladder seems to be filled with Gastrodons and Tapu Bulu, which you never see, like hardly ever. Like I bet if you went through the past like 3 major tournaments in like the top cut, there's like none of those. But we see them a lot. So what can we do to stop Tapu Bulu? It's a good check to most Tapus. Actually, Pheromosa, Poison Jab Pheromosa with the Poison Z Crystal actually OHKOs most of the Tapus. I don't think it OHKOs Tapu Fini if you're intimidated. It might if you're not. I'm not sure. But that's actually not a bad idea. And then here we see... I don't know what this team is, but let's have fun. Let's see what happens. Incineroar has Fake Out, which is fun. They have a Stoutland with no Gigalith, which makes me question their sanity. And then a Metagross, which is not really that big of a problem, I don't think. The Porygon's annoying. The Politoed is not that big of a deal. Gengar, however, might be a problem. So here, we have to stop. And so this Gyarados should now have Taunt. Or Roar, one of the two. Okay, so now we should be able to taunt. We should be able to stop the Trick Room. Yeah, definitely want Tapu Koko. Do I want ARAQUANID or Politoed? The Tapu Koko is pretty great here, actually. I think I want Politoed. No, I want Vaporeon. I want Vaporeon for the opposing Politoed. Because if they set up rain for me, that's great. I don't really need Politoed to outspeed anything. I mean, Gyarados can Oko the Incineroar pretty easily, actually. And yeah, I think Vaporeon's more valuable because it can also do a heavy damage to the Incineroar. It can support with Helping Hand, and it's actually immune to the opposing Politoed. So there's that. So we're gonna get Intimidate off here. This looks like a Trick Room Explosion. This looks like a Trick Room Explosion to me. Probably a Choice Band of Metagross. So here we're going to taunt Gengar. We're gonna fake out the Metagross. I'm not letting this happen. I'm not letting this happen. Gengar, you know, if it's going for a Trick Room and it's Mental Orb Gengar, then whatever. But if our taunt goes off first, that makes me think it's going for Trick Room. Sludge Bomb, okay. Into Gyarados. We take that. So here, I kind of want to double protect and let the Metagross explode, or just to see what it does. Yeah, let's do that. See what the Gengar goes for, too. Let's just scout out here. I think this is probably our best play. I just feel like you see a Gengar and a Metagross. If you just see like Metagross leading next to a Ghost type in general, especially a Ghost type that can learn Trick Room, I usually expect some kind of like Choice Band explosion shenanigans. That's just what I expect. I mean, that's, I don't know, maybe that's just paranoia, because that's what I would do. Meteor Mash. Okay, so it's not going for that stuff. It's not. We can live another... We can live another Sludge Bomb, right? First one did 73. So we're gonna try and knock out the Metagross here. I'll go ahead and I'll Zing Zap the Gengar, try and bring it down to a probable Focus Sash. I'm faster than the Gengar. My Togedemaru was faster than the Gengar. And it wasn't going for Trick Room because it flinched. So the Gengar was faster than my Gyarados, but slower than my Togedemaru. Is it modest? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. It knocks out the Metagross though, so that's nice. I don't think that crit mattered. It's neutral damage and it's strong, so I don't think that crit mattered. But still, that's a interesting Gengar. Ah, Stoutland. Alright, cool. So we're gonna outspeed the Stoutland with Togedemaru. Ooh, it's not even Sand Rush, it's just Intimidate. I mean, I guess that's useful. It's interesting, that's for sure. Well, since my... What's the Stoutland gonna go for? You know what? If it goes for anything funny, I'm gonna Dragon Dance it. It might go for a Retaliation or a Retaliate. I think it's called Retaliate. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna Zing Zap the Gengar again. Just knock it out if I can. Because then Tapu Koko just kind of comes in here and wrecks house. Porygon2, okay. So it's not download, it's Trace, and Trace is Intimidate. So that's cute. Actually, if it had traced Lightning Rod, that would have been way worse. That would have been way worse. So actually, if Stoutland knocked out knocked out Gyarados here, that'd be bad. Roar. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's so fine. That's so fine. Cool. Well. Taunt the Porygon so it can't Trick Room. Do I want to Baby Doll Eyes the Stoutland or just go for some damage? I think I'm going to start Muddy Watering, because I don't think the Stoutland can do a ton to Vaporeon anyways. The Stoutland could technically go for like a Normalium Z something or other. It's just going for Crunch. It recognizes the threat. Vaporeon is clearly the threat here. This is fun. Body Water, though, is going to do some nice damage. Lower that sweet accuracy. Okay. I'm actually okay with that. Because that means the Porygon can't Trick Room. So I'm pretty free here to just bring in... it's leftover Stoutland. Okay. I'm pretty free here to just bring in Tapu Koko. Aren't I? Yeah, I am. So the Porygon can't Trick Room and it can't recover, which means this is a pretty good time to try and knock it out. Go ahead. I think here we'll Dazzling Gleam. And we'll... That was Dazzling Gleam, right? Please tell me I didn't click Discharge. That would be bad. Okay, Dazzling Gleam. And we'll Helping Hand, because that'll knock out the Stoutland if it doesn't protect. Do a good amount to Porygon2. And then next turn, we can go ahead and just Helping Hand Thunderbolt the Porygon2. Because we got a couple turns of Taunt here, so this is nice. That does nothing to the Stoutland. Snarl. You get Snarl? That's kind of cool. Actually. That's kind of cool. So what's the Porygon going for? Ice Beam into Tapu Koko. She does a lot of damage, doesn't it? So this Stoutland's got to be like full bulk right now. Crunch, Roar, Snarl. So the Porygon's got one turn of Taunt left. I'll go for a Discharge here. I almost made a mistake. Switching to Togedemaru. Get rid of the Snarl on Vaporeon. And that way I can fake out the Porygon next turn when its Taunt wears off. I just need to knock these things out, but this Stoutland is so bulky. And it goes for another... Oh, Tapu Koko avoids. Sweet! Special attack falls. And that Thunderbolt. It was probably going after Vaporeon anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But that avoid with the Snarl is actually pretty nice, because I think we'll knock out Stoutland this turn. So we're going to Discharge again. And we're going to fake out... I could actually just Encore the Porygon, couldn't I? Now, Fake Out will get some damage. Could Fake Out the Stoutland, too. So I think that Discharge will knock out the Porygon, too. Nah, I'll play it safe. Okay, they forfeit. Sweet! So they knew. They knew what was going to happen. So Vaporeon there. Coming in clutch. I guess really the biggest thing for me... I'm getting all kinds of emails right now. Holy crap. Real life, go away. I don't want to deal with you right now. Yeah, I guess the biggest thing there is we don't really have a good answer to... We've seen this twice. We don't have a great answer to Garchomp, Tapu Koko, lead. Strong. And we don't have a great answer to Gastrodon. We don't really have a good way to OHKO it. It's a problem. And we don't really have a good way to deal with Tapu Bulu. So, all things to consider, I'll play this version of the team one more time, and then I'll bring it back again. But maybe I'll modify. Who knows? I kind of like this, but I'll modify it for sure. So, anyways, that's going to be it today, guys, for Ladder Up. I almost destroyed my system there, which would have been very bad for me and all of you. If you like it, feel free to leave a like down below. Comment saying whatever you want. Tell me how much you hate me. Tell me how much you like me. Tell me what you want to see. And if you're not already, subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. And I hope to see you back tomorrow for another episode of Ladder Up, where hopefully we'll have that new intro. And, oh, you'll know. You'll know if we do.